This week, we are going to bring you fated messages. These messages are just for you. I have, other than the tarot cloth, something kind of special set up for you. I want you to have an extra way to pick, so I'm going to grab some tiles and allow you to choose a letter or initial if you wish as well. So if you're anything like me, you probably always felt like I always felt like I was going to make a difference in the world. And it might not be like fame and fortune, but definitely something that really touched a lot of people. And when I started my YouTube channel, I partially started it to connect with like-minded people, but as well, I started it because I figured it would be something sort of important to help inspire people and get them working with their creativity and basically just make a difference. So I want to thank everyone who's been engaging with the channel. You make me feel like maybe I'm making a difference. Okay. I want to thank my friend and lovely YouTube connection, V Love and Crystals, for this great oracle deck I will be using in this reading. It is called the Painted Love, get it? Painted Love deck, and I love it. Oh, I love it. It is so gorgeous. I keep getting this card. I keep seeing rainbows and getting that card. So check out her Etsy shop. I'm going to link to one of her videos below so that you can see her channel and her offerings. So we have an O and a D and an H and an I and an O. Well, actually it was 0 and an O. So you take that however you want. I'm going to label them 1 through 5 down below, or you can use the oracle to help you choose. As always, takes what resonates and leave the rest. Our one true constant in life is change. I'll see you there. Okay, let's see your quick fated messages for today. First off, we have you working a little bit too hard. You have chosen all of the tasks and you've really just had a lot on your plate. You might not be taking any breaths in between going from one thing to the next. Maybe you're an obsessive worker. I know I get that way. And I will forget my basic bodily needs and just work. But do take care of you. No one really wants to see you overworked. Now this is also an indication that you're reaching the end of this creative cycle and moving into the energy of abundance and happiness. And I feel like as long as you keep working and delegate those tasks, ask for help. You don't have to do every little thing yourself. You know, there's, especially like today, you've got Fiverr, and for $5 sometimes you can get someone to do something. But wherever you are and whatever you're doing, I bet there's people that would be willing to help you if you just speak up and let your voice be heard. Okay? Let's see. As far as love, give me back my heart. I know you don't care. All right, so I'm getting the energy here that someone believes you have a lot on your plate in love as well. And because you've got so many people available to you and kind of smitten with you, that they are a little afraid to share their heart with you. This could be someone very important to you, your future. They could be the catch. Now that's up to you. I don't know if you probably know who this person is, so you know whether they're coming from a place of offering you what you need or not. But I also get that those who chase pleasure are generally the least likely to feel it and achieve it. So if your social calendar looks like this as well, it might be time to kind of prioritize and, kind of cut back the deadwood. Let's see what other. Oh, fearlessness. I pay close attention to my heart and mind. I do not allow fear to distract me. Okay, so if you've been a little afraid of this person or what they could mean to you, or afraid of letting people help you, and this, if you're not really looking for a love message, this might also play well into, it actually hurts the people around you if you don't include them in what you're doing. If you cut yourself off and just like only take your own advice. I don't get a lot of advice about my tarot because I don't have a lot of people around me that do tarot. Like I said, that's partially why I started this channel, is to connect with more tarot and occultists, whatever it may be. But this is kind of what you're doing. Just because you don't have the common interest doesn't mean that you can't still say, hey, could you just move this plant from here to there for me today? I don't know. Whatever it is, they're there for you, okay? And they're feeling very much like they must not be important to you. Aim high, starshine. You have what it takes to do what few can. So you might not be seeing yourself as the type of person that can be like in charge or a leader. Maybe like me, you were taught to be a follower, and really ultimately you are a natural born leader. So go ahead and take that role, and you're going to feel like a lot less weight on your shoulders. Believe it or not, the responsibility isn't nearly as bad as being like that dogged, hardworking individual that just never gets when it is time to stop spreading themselves so thin. I love this pink. This is definitely heart chakra type thing. So get in touch with your true feelings and communicate them fearlessly. That confidence and that ability to stand in your power is going to take you far. And you have what it takes. This card here indicates that you really do have what it takes to do those things. You're afraid you don't have it. You think, oh, maybe I just don't have it, and someone else has it, and they're going to go farther than me. That's not true. Okay? That is what I see for your reading. I hope you did enjoy it. Remember to subscribe, like, share, comment, order your own reading if you wish. And until next time, have fun. Our second pile, who chose the D's. Let's see your quick fated messages for today. Okay, with the Ace of Swords, and I saw that before I laid this down, it actually came out reversed, so I feel you may be feeling a little stuck, like the ideas are just not flowing. Everything is kind of falling down instead of glowing up, and you're doubting your ability to win the situation over. You're just not seeing that things are happening for you right now. Not definitely not against you. You have a lot going for you. You've got the mindset where you can come up with quite a few different ideas, and I think that that idea will be coming to you when you believe in your ability to do so. But you might not be handed this win. There's some sort of block where you're going to have to work through it a little bit, and this victory is going to be a little more hard won. Okay, let's see what's going on our love front with our beautiful painted love oracle. Your love is hot. Give me all you've got. Look at those gorgeous colors. So this is very unusual. It feels like very bright and rare energy. Yeah, this there's someone who really is attracted to you, and it's like they can't get enough. Like maybe you don't quite feel that this person is seeing you and only you, but they might be the type that just looks away as soon as you look at them, or they just don't want to show you that yet. Okay, so someone wants to see a lot more of you, and all this yellow, I really feel that this is going to be kind of a sacred connection. Messages. I am receiving powerful messages from my guides right now. I trust my feelings. Okay, well, you also could be receiving messages in the mail or email or seeing synchronicities. Obviously, your guides might be. This was interesting, but I found a feather the other day and I really needed it. And I keep trying to remind myself, I found that feather. And that does mean something. I looked it up and it meant something very timely to me. I feel like you're going to get something like that comes in, and you can ask your guides. Try to be polite. I know sometimes when we're hurting, it is hard to put forth the right kind of loving energy out there to receive it back. But yes, I think you're going to be receiving some messages that are going to clarify. You might have a hard time feeling like you're seeing clearly and have the clarity to make decisions right now, but something's going to come in and make it much easier. Wait till light. Okay, you will see better in the morning when all is out in the open. So yes, you will be receiving some sort of clarity. There's going to be something that comes to light, and it might be about this. And this does not have to be romantic. Someone could just like really think you have everything. Like if you created a project, I keep thinking of paint pours when I look at this. Like, but if you created some sort of project or work, music, I don't know what, they might just be like, that is hot. That is really it. And I really want to see here, have some more of that. Let's distribute this. Yeah, this is a super great energy. So pay attention to those messages, and when this clarity comes, that's going to be your time to make that move. Until then, just enjoy the myriad of experiences that you have. Don't be afraid that, you don't always have to know exactly what's going on minute for minute and what is going to happen to you. I really think that you've got this. It's kind of like you've got it in the bag. You aren't accepting it yet. So yes, everything's going to be out in the open soon, and you're going to be able to make that move. Okay, this is what I say for your reading. I certainly hope it did help. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, order a reading if you wish. Check out V's Oracle, and also shameless self-plug, my Oracle. This is the old version. I'm going to try to leave links for those below for their flip through so you can check them out personally. Okay, until next time, have fun. Hello to our third pile who chose the H's or number 4. Let's see what your short faded messages are. Ooh, we have some interference. I feel like you might be in a position where you almost feel like a little bit of a marionette, like someone has been pulling your strings and maybe triggering you or pushing your buttons, but basically almost like you're not really in control of your life so much, and you're in this cycle and it just folds in on itself. And as it's unfolding, you just keep seeing it going in the same old directions. I tell you what, a great speaker once told me it takes very little to just turn that wheel, just like just a quarter of an inch, okay? And you're going to end up in a completely different field. So take the blindfold off. You have control of this. You actually are surrounded by winds. Something is kind of getting in your way. And, this could be like a feeling, something from the past, a worry that you have. Maybe you have genuine reason to be concerned for someone. Maybe they're not seeing something about their life and it's frightening you, and you don't know how to get them to see it, or to get anyone to intervene. But this interference can be lifted. Okay, we need to focus a little bit more on the solution than on the problem. Let's see what's going on in our love front, in our heart, with the beautiful painted love oracle. Thank you, V Love and Crystals. We have romance often fades. Why should I take the blame? Oh, so something feels like it's over. This interference could be coming from a tie to someone, and that's kind of cool because you could cut the ties right here and be free. So this could be something of an old energy and you're still attached to it. I mean, maybe it wasn't the best thing that you had. That's a great thing about life, is that there's always something wonderful on the way. And that's not to say that this person or this romance or whatever it was that you loved so much is not for you, but just that falling in love with the past isn't going to get us anywhere. The past was beautiful, and remembering it can be nice. I know this myself, but you have more beautiful moments on the way to you, and you need to rise up and greet those. Don't worry about all of the steps that you've already taken. If you want to document them, do that, but worry about the step you're on right now. That is where you need to be, as present in this moment. Timing, oh my gosh, what is this whole reading about this? The timing is just right for my dreams, desires, and goals to manifest. So yes, your present moment is the perfect moment to be in. And if you see that, I think that you are just going to free up all this energy that's been misplaced and just move forward so much more quickly. The brightest stars let others shine. Someone near you needs attention. Step out of the spotlight. Okay, so right now, it's someone else's moment. It's someone else's acceptance speech. So don't compare yourself to them. If there's something that you're, like, I had a jealous moment, just personal story, I had a jealous moment the other week, and I'm like, well, this is because I would rather be doing something like this. And that it seems like such a great energy to move into, and I will. I think I will. I can do it too. There's a huge message in anything that you admire, especially if it kind of gets to you a little, because you can do it as well. You can do it your own way. You might not do exactly what that person did, but you can garnish attention to in your own way. You will have your moment, and the timing will be right. Okay? Letting them have their moment is what is going to help determine that your moment will also exist and will go with less interference. I like how that looks like somebody's meditating. So if you have a hard time with it, breathing exercises help me when I want to say the wrong things. Just take, I call it breath work. I'm not the expert though, so maybe you can correct me if I'm wrong, but just do some deep breathing and you'll feel energized. You won't feel like saying those things that are so small and so irrelevant to how you really feel and what you really want to work out. Because I know you want people to have the spotlight too. So I feel like in divine timing, you are going to have these things work out for you. Your dreams, desires, and goals are manifesting right now. So show up for that. Show up for this other person. Let them know you're proud of them. Let them know that they matter to you. Okay, this is what I see for your reading. I certainly hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, share, order your personal readings, and until next time. Oh, and don't forget about these are both available. I'm going to try to link the walkthroughs below. Okay, have fun. Hello, our fourth pile, those who chose the I or number one. Your fated message is all about disappointment. Now, I believe that something in your past um, felt like a loss to you. Something really did not work out to be what you thought it would be. Maybe you felt like you kind of failed at something rather important to you. Whatever it may be, you have a part of you at least that is focused on this. And in turning your attention to it, it's almost like you're drawing more of it towards you. You're kind of making it your reality, at least for the time being. And what you don't see is how much you have left. There's still quite a bit left that has not been lost. And the deep meaning in this card, I have always felt, is that true love is in this moment, right here, right now. And oftentimes we are feeling like true love was in the past. Now, true torture and self-torture and depreciation is in idealizing some other moment or wishing this moment was different. So a little bit like the last pile, we get the message that you want to be present in this moment to get out of this energy of disappointment. Focus on what you have and move forward. Disappointment does not last long, but I feel like you know these things and they make sense to you logically and you've seen it, but letting go of it is a whole nother thing. And you can light candles, you can do cord cuttings, you can journal. It's still hard, I know. From our Painted Love Oracle, thank you, V Love and Crystals. I'm counting the days until I can see you again. I feel like someone is missing you. I don't know if this is connected to this disappointment or not. I'm not getting any kind of feeling about that. With all the purple here, maybe you have some insight on that and you have your own intuitiveness when I read that, whom it might be that's feeling that way about you. You might be in communication with this one already. If they did disappoint you, know that the past is the past, and I am in no way telling you to go into a situation that is negative or could harm you. I don't ever want you to put yourself in danger. Love is not the kind of thing that puts you in danger. Love is very protective. It's fierce enough to withstand all sorts of storms, but yet gentle enough not to cause them, right? Something like that. But someone somewhere is missing you. And they are going to see you again, according to this card. So that's kind of cool. I feel like they're just not ready. Something is a little bit up in the air. And it's not about this disappointment. It's not about the past. You don't have to riddle out the mistakes, because I really think that this is more of a physical world barrier. Surrender. I surrender the old limiting beliefs. I awaken and am reborn into limitless possibilities. So yes, anything from the past can be let go of, and our future is limitless. Shine on and on and on. Let that light shine on and on. Continuation is the proof of love. Okay, so if you were not looking for a love message, something that you love requires more repetition. Okay, repetition is love, and love is repetition. So keep doing it. If you wanted to be a painter, you would paint every day. Dolly Parton played her guitar every day and sang. Even if she was sick and she couldn't sing, she at least played her guitar every day. And it looks like it turned out all right for her. Do you know? So whatever it is, even if you can't do it every day, do it diligently as you can and put in that effort, because this is going to turn out. But surrender the old energies, because just because something hurt before, I know it's hard. That fear gets like really, like you'll get right up there to the moment. Oh, the fear is just, it's like a roadblock. You might have been wandering down that path the whole day, and the fear shows up, and it's like, I don't want to go another step further. There are so many much more beautiful steps on the way. So prove your love by continuing to do what you love. And I think that's gonna break away this disappointed energy and leave you feeling limitless, just like you are. Okay, this is what I see for your reading. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, let me know. Like, comment, share, subscribe. These oracles will be linked below for the walkthroughs if you want to see them. And until next time, have fun. Hello, our final pile, number 5, who chose the O's or the number 1. What we have for your fated message is the Hermit. With all the Virgos on my channel, I'm not surprised. Number 9 might be of some significance as well. So you might be experiencing a moment of going within, of deep inner reflection, study, inner work. You could just be working, learning, just going about something so diligently, which seems connected to the last part of the reading, but the last part of the last reading. But if this is the case, this is for good reason. You are going to be shining that light out for everyone else, and a lot of people are going to be learning, and they're going to be touched and moved by what it is that you discover and share with the world. So keep at it. Your practicality is much appreciated, and your energy is as well. I feel like you might be speaking your own language and feeling like no one is hearing or understanding it, and that is just something that you're going to be able to teach them along the way. Don't give up on your own language. Don't give up on your own jargon, or so to speak. And for love, with our painted love oracle. I love this oracle, V. My angel, you forgot your wings tonight. Oh my gosh, that's so sweet. I've never heard anything so sweet. Coming out with a hermit card. And I think of this kind of as our monk. Like, I can sort of, I don't have a lot of Virgo, I'm sure I have a Virgo placement, but it doesn't stand out in my mind where it is. But I can sort of identify with a hermit because I could be a monk. I could live like that. Except instead of like chanting, I'm listening to Pink Floyd, right? Well, so if you're anything like me and you just give yourself fully to your practice or your love or your passion or whatever it is, and that's where you want to be, and that's where you feel fulfilled, and maybe you don't have as much time with your family, or you don't have as much time to go out with friends or party or partake in things that, I mean, maybe you don't really down on it, but you just don't prioritize that sort of thing, then you might know how I see the connection with this card. My angel, you forgot your wings tonight. Someone super admires you for that. If you're ever feeling left out because like everyone else is gathered in these huge groups of people and those sort of things actually frighten you, someone, maybe quite a few someones according to this, because the hermit becomes like sort of like our messiah type person, you know, they're a guru. They will go out and lead eventually. People ask them for advice, even if it's singularly and you work with people one-on-one instead of in large groups. Your energy is so much appreciated. So much love. Awaken. I awake feeling energized and begin my day with gratitude. So practicing gratitude is essential right now to your success, your peace of mind, your happiness. Show up, glow up. Get up there and spread light. Yes, yes. Be the lantern for others, be the lighthouse, and don't be afraid to guide others and shine that light out where other people are afraid to. This could be indicative that you might want to kind of have a little bit of a day where you fancy yourself up, get your hair uh, trimmed or whatever it is that you do. Obviously, I could do my nails better, but it's always kind of nice to take a day and spend it on something and see the results, not just in life, but like if you paint something, you'll sit back and admire it, but sometimes we forget to do the same with our own selves. Take care of you and prioritize your image to yourself. Oh, this is such a beautiful energy. I'm not sure what to add to it because I feel like you should be telling me the advice at this point. That is very Virgo of you. That's very Hermit of you. Okay. So keep practicing your gratitude and keep being that angel in that person's life. I think they really need that. Maybe quite a few people need that. It's giving them something to look up to and something to kind of follow. This is what I see for your reading. I certainly hope you did enjoy it. If you did, let me know. Like, comment, share, subscribe, order yourself a personal reading. These two decks are going to be linked below for the walkthroughs. Until next time, remember, have fun.